And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
There lived a man so long ago, his memories but faint. Was not admired, did not inspire, like president or saint. But people came from far and near with their afflicted pets for a special cure. They knew for sure wouldn't come from other vets. Whoa! This is a song for your poor thick penguin. He's got a fever and his toes are blue. But if I sing to your poor thick penguin, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yada 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 yada.
He's gone a little loopy, in case you haven't heard. Here's a couple penicillin for your sickly Arctic Boyd.
No skeptic could explain just how, nor could one of three but the wondrous deeds that went on in that little alpine hut. Some would stand in silence while some just scratched their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the penguin, Doc. He's up and kicking.
This is a song for your pregnant kitty. She's looking nauseous and a weak pap too. But if I sing to your pregnant kitty, she will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yada 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 yada.
Jump in your car, drive into the city, buy a jug of milk for your nauseated kitty.
The practice grew, their profits flew until one fateful day, when the nurse who did assist the doc asked for a raise in pay. The doctor pondered this a while, sat back and scratched his scalp, then said, "No way, Jose," to the nurse of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the kitty, Doc. She's feeling great. 6 kittens, named one after you.
This is a song for your bear trap teddy. He looks uncomfy, think I'd be too. But if I sing to your bear trap teddy, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yabba dabba yabba doo.
Oh yeah, that'll wake. He's good.
Yodeling, yodeling. No way, this should work. Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. Now the moral of our story, it's the point we hope we've made. When you go a little loopy, better keep your nurse well paid. Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. Whoa! Some would stand in silence while some just scratch their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
There lived a man so long ago, his memories but faint. Was not admired, did not inspire, like president or saint. But people came from far and near with their afflicted pets for a special cure. They knew for sure wouldn't come from other vets. Whoa! This is a song for your poor thick penguin. He's got a fever Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling. Yaddy, 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 yoo.
He's gone a little loopy, in case you haven't heard. Here's a couple penicillin for your sickly Arctic Boyd.
No skeptic could explain just how, nor could one of three, but the wondrous deeds that went on in that little alpine hut. Some would stand in silence while some just scratched their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the penguin, Doc. He's up and kicking.
This is a song for your pregnant kitty. She's looking nauseous and a weak pap too. But if I sing to your pregnant kitty, she will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yaddy, 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 yaddy.
Jump in your car, drive into the city, buy a jug of milk for your nauseated kitty.
The practice grew, their profits flew until one fateful day, when the nurse who did assist the doc asked for a raise in pay. The doctor pondered this a while, sat back and scratched his scalp, then said,
No way, Jose.
to the nurse of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the kitty, Doc. She's feeling great. 6 kittens, named one after you.
This is a song for your bear trap teddy. He looks uncomfy, think I'd be too. But if I sing to your bear trap teddy, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yabba dabba dabba doo.
Oh yeah, that'll wake. He's good.
Yodeling, yodeling. No way, this should work. Yodeling, yodeling, yodeling.
Now the moral of our story, it's the point we hope we've made. When you go a little loopy, better keep your nurse well paid.
Yodeling, 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 oh, oh, oh.
Whoa! Some would stand in silence while some just scratch their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps.
And now it's time for Bedtime Songs with Junior, the part of the show when Junior gets tucked into his warm, comfy bed and is sung a bedtime song.
Good night, good night. I'll tuck you in. Good night. I'll kiss your cheek. Soon you will sleep. Now close your eyes. Good night.
Mom,
Yes, Junior?
can I have my bear?
Your bear?
My bear, right there, with brown and fuzzy hair. I love him so, and you must know I feel so much to spare. I moan and groan and cry and weep. My tears would drown my counting sheep. To have to sleep, oh please, Mom, please don't make me sleep without my fuzzy bear. Thanks.
Good night, good night. The lights are off. Good night. I'll fluff your sheets. Soon you will sleep. Now close your eyes. Good night.
Mom,
Hmm?
can I have my cat?
Your cat?
My cat, yes that. He's soft and cute and fat. I love him so, and you must know my heart would fall down flat. It would hear
close your eyes. Good night, good night, good night, good night.
I cry and you would cry when I broken heart would never meant to close. You don't make me sleep without my fur. Friends.
Good night, Junior.
Good night.
This has been Bedtime Songs with Junior. Tune in next time to hear Junior say...
Can I have a drink of water?
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. Joining Larry are Pa Grape and Mr. Lunt, who together make up the infamous gang of scallywags, the pirates who don't do anything.
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything.
Well, I've never been to Greenland, and I've never been to Denver, and I've never buried treasure in St. Louis or St. Paul, and I've never been to Moscow, and I've never been to Tampa, and I've never been to Boston in the pool.
'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. And I never hoist the mainstay, and I never swab the poop deck, and I never veer to starboard, 'cause I never sail at all. And I've never walked the gangplank, and I've never owned that parrot, and I've never been to Boston in the fall. 'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. Well, I've never plucked a rooster, and I'm not too good at ping pong, and I've never thrown my mashed potatoes up against the wall, and I've never kissed a chipmunk, and I've never gotten head lice, and I've never been to Boston in the fall.
Huh? What are you talking about? What's a rooster and mashed potatoes have to do with being a pirate?
Hey, that's right. We're supposed to sing about piratey things. Oh,
And who's ever kissed a chipmunk? That's just nonsense! Why even bring it up? Am I right? What do you think?
I think you look like Captain Crunch.
Huh? No, I don't.
Do too.
Do not.
You're making me hungry.
That's it. You're walking the plank.
Says who?
Says the cabin. I do.
Oh, yeah? Aye, aye, Captain Crunch.
Arrgh!
Yikes! And I've never licked a spark plug, and I've never sniffed a stink bug, and I've never painted daisies on a big red rubber ball, and I've never bathed in yogurt, and I don't look good in leggings.
You just don't get it.
And we've never been to Boston in the fall.
Pass the chips. Who's got the remote control?
Here it is. Time for Geraldo.
It's definitely time for Wapna.
Oh, I don't like this show. Hey, look. I found a quarter.
And now it's time for Obscure Broadway Show Tunes with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings an obscure Broadway show tune. Without further ado, from the unknown musical Office Supplies, the heart-rending love song, Where Have All the Staplers Gone?
We don't have much time before the big meeting.
No, we don't.
Have you seen the scissors, miss?
They're in the bottom drawer.
I tried that drawer, but they're there no more.
That's odd.
I know, I thought for sure.
Have you seen the masking tape?
It's right next to the phone.
That's what I thought, but now it's not. I guess I should have known.
Oh, where have all the staplers gone? What happened to our paper clips?
The ballpoint pens are gone again.
They're gone again. The stick-it pad cats have lost their stick. Do you remember when the rubber bands were in their place?
They're in the middle drawer.
Light bulbs easy to replace.
Yes.
There were always more.
Reams of paper raining down.
Legal pads aplenty.
Highlighters in every hue.
I remember
Never less than 20.
Oh, where have all the staplers gone? What happened to our paper clips? The ballpoint pens are gone again. We've run out of packing slips.
Someday my prince will come.
Please replace the toner.
Someday we'll find more
Our manila folders.
Someday my prince will come.
Where's the printer cable?
Someday we'll find more
Adhesive shipping label. Where have all the staplers gone? What happened to our paper clips? The ballpoint pens are gone again. The Sharpies all have flattened tips. Where have all the staplers gone?
This has been Obscure Broadway Show Tunes with Lead. Tune in for Act 2, Revenge of the Staplers. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. We join Larry as he follows the tragic saga of Barbara Manatee in the daytime drama Endangered Love.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above. You are the one I love.
Please don't cry, Barbara. You're a nice manatee. You've been so good to me. But I must go into the world and do noble things for the good of all. And you can't come because you don't speak French. Au revoir.
But if you leave, Bill, who will take me to the ball? Who's going to take me to the ball, Bill? I have a new dress and shoes, a new manatee lipstick. Who will take me to the ball?
I'll take you to the ball, Barbara Manatee.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above. You are the one I love. Barbara Manatee, I'll be your Mon Ami. I'll take you to the ball. I hope you're not too tall.
Bill, I've learned French.
You have?
Mais oui, je suis manatee. See?
Oui, oui, mon ami. I always knew you could. I really hoped you would. Now can we go into the world and do noble things for the good of all?
Yes, but first, Bill, will you take me to the ball? Oh, Bill, will you take me to the ball?
I can't dance.
You can't.
No.
I must go.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one.
Larry, what are you doing?
Jeff, Watching a little TV, Bob?
Well, maybe you should read a book.
Yeah. Okay.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Bill say,
Barbara, I've learned to dance.
Oh, Bill.
if you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle. Excuse me. Have we got a show for you? VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales. Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. There's never a show like VeggieTales. There's never a show like VeggieTales. It's time for VeggieTales. And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
Trapped in the trappings of holiday bliss. Wrapped in bright wrappings, gone badly amiss. In paper and tape, in a cucumber shape. Oops, I wrapped myself up for Christmas. Oops, I wrapped myself up for Christmas. I didn't mean to do it. Was stuck before I knew it. Oops, I wrapped myself up for Christmas. The tape was super sticky. It all went down so quickly. Somehow when I was packing, I got caught up in the wrapping, in the ribbons and bows. The only gift with the nose. Oops, I wrapped myself up for Christmas.
Hey, Larry, where are you? Can you help me wrap Junior's present?
Here I am.
Where?
Right here.
I don't see you.
I wouldn't expect you to.
Huh? Why?
Why?
Ah!
Because I
Larry?
wrapped myself up for Christmas.
You wrapped yourself up?
Yep.
However did you do it?
I don't know.
Is it tricky to see through it?
Yeah.
Oh, why? Did you wrap yourself up for Christmas?
Didn't do it on purpose. Completely accidental.
Accidental? You do look ornamental.
Aw, thank you. Somehow when we were packing, I got caught up in the wrapping. All the ribbons and bows, the only gift with a nose. Oops, I wrapped myself up for Christmas.
Oh, Larry, leave it to you. You're the only one I know who could go and wrap himself up.
Really?
Ah!
Wrap this bows up for Christmas.
Sorry.
Wrapping up a school bus. The cucumber confused us. I can't see. And
Hey,
wrap this bows up for Christmas.
just trying to help, guys.
Our anxieties grow. Hello! We can't see where we're going. Somehow when we were packing, we got caught up in the wrapping. Two Christmassy peas, to repeat the reprise, Larry. Wrap that bows up for Christmas.
Bob! Larry!
Oh, no. I gotta get this wrapped. Junior's coming.
I'll help.
No, don't let him.
I've got something for you. Hello?
Oh, we wrap ourselves up for Christmas.
Actually, he wrapped me up.
Larry. Wrap this all up for Christmas.
Hold on, guys. Trapped in the trappings of holiday bliss. Wrapped in bright wrappings, how badly amiss. Beneath the paper and tape, in vegetable shape. It's so much fun to unwrap you from this. Here you go.
You unwrap us all for Christmas.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Junior say,
Has anyone seen Pa Grape?
Larry, wrap me all up for Christmas.
Larry! Sorry.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. One day, while talking with Dr. Archibald, Laddie confronts one of his deepest fears.
If my lips ever left my mouth, packed a bag and headed south, that'd be too bad. I'd be so sad.
I see, that'd be too bad. You'd be so sad.
That'd be too bad.
Alrighty.
If my lips said adios, I don't like you, I think you're gross, that'd be too bad. I might get mad.
That'd be too bad. You might get mad.
That'd be too bad.
Fascinating.
If my lips moved toodaloo, left a mess and took my tooth, that'd be too bad. I'd call my dad.
Oh dear, that'd be too bad. You'd call your dad.
That'd be too bad.
Hold it! Did you say your father? Fascinating! So what you're saying is, if your lips left you...
That'd be too bad, I'd be so sad, I might get mad, I'd call my dad, that'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
Why?
'Cause I love my lips. Beedly-bap-bop-beedly-bop-boo, eeby-dap-bop-boo-ba-da-boo-bow. Yabba-dap-bop-dee-ba-bow-boom-bum, beedly-bop-bop-dow. Yabba-dabba-dabba-blue-blue-blue-blum, eeby-dabba-dabba-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue-blue.
Oh my, this is more serious than I thought. Laddie, what do you see here?
That looks like a lip.
What about this?
It's a lip.
And this?
It's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 it's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 it's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 lip.
Laddie, tell me about your childhood.
When I was just 2 years old, I left my lips out in the cold and they turned blue. What could I do?
Oh dear, they turned blue. What could you do?
Oh, they turned blue.
I see.
On the day I got my tooth, I had to kiss my great Aunt Ruth. She had a beard, and it felt weird.
My, she had a beard and it felt weird.
She had a beard.
Oh.
10 days after I turned 8, got my lips stuck in a gate. My friends all laughed, and I just stood there until the fire department came and broke the lock with a crowbar, and I had to spend the next 6 weeks in lip rehab with this kid named Oscar who got stung by a bee right on the lip, and we couldn't even talk to each other until the 5th week because both of our lips were so swollen, and when he did start speaking, he just spoke Polish, and I only knew like 3 words in Polish, except now I know 4 because Oscar taught me the word for lip. Usta.
Your friends all laughed. Usta. How do you spell that?
I don't know.
So what you're saying is that when you were young...
They turned blue, what could I do? She had a beard and it felt weird, my friends all laughed. Usta.
I'm confused.
I love my lips.
This has been Silly Songs with Laddie. Tune in next time to hear Laddie say...
Have I ever told you how I feel about my nose?
Oh, look at the time.
Hi, everyone. This is Larry. Normally, this would be the time when the narrator comes on and says, and now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. But I've been thinking and talking with the guys.
And we've decided it's time to broaden our scope artistically.
Yeah, we're artists.
Word up!
There's a time to be silly, and there's a time to be serious.
A time to open up your heart.
And show how you feel. Artistically.
'Cause we all have something to share. Baby, I know your eyes see right through my disguise.
And no one can deny.
Baby, that I'm the one whose love is no surprise.
And he can't tell you no lie.
But there's a secret I've been hiding, I can't keep it no more.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Baby,
he needs to tell you something.
tell me how you feel.
'Cause his love is for real.
And if you went away, my heart would never heal.
So to you he appeals.
There's something missing in my middle and it's hard to ignore.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Maybe
he needs to tell you something.
I don't got a belly button. Oh, I need to tell you something.
Have you figured out he don't got a belly button?
Belly button, no.
No, no.
Belly button! Belly button! You say your belly button's missing, there's no reason for alarm. It's a common thing for gourds, it won't do you any harm. You're technically a fruit, and with that much being said, you're umbilically quizzical and something on your head! You could ask for a prosthetic, but of course you'd have to know it'd be covered by your shirt, but not your HMO.
Belly button. Belly button.
A stylish something absent from my midriff's decor.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Maybe
He needs to tell you something.
I don't got a belly button. Oh, I need to tell you something.
Have you figured out he don't got a belly button?
Belly button, no. Oh, no, no. No belly button. Do I at least get a lollipop?
And now it's time for Love Songs with Mr. Lunt, the part of the show where Mr. Lunt comes out and sings a love song.
He said to her, I'd like a cheeseburger, and I might like a milkshake as well. She said to him, I can't give you either, and he said, isn't this Burger Bell? She said, yes it is, but we're closed now, but we open tomorrow at 10. He said, I am extremely hungry, but I guess I can wait until then. 'Cause you're his cheeseburger, his yummy cheeseburger. He'll wait for you, ooh, yeah, he'll wait for you, ooh. Oh, you are his cheeseburger, his tasty cheeseburger. He'll wait for you, ooh. Oh, he will wait for you. He stayed at the drive-thru till sunrise. He may have dozed off once or twice when he spotted a billboard for Denny's, bacon and eggs for half price. How could he resist such an offer? He really needed something to munch. Cheeseburger, please do not get angry. He'll eat and be back here for lunch. 'Cause you're his cheeseburger, his precious cheeseburger. Be back for you, ooh. He'll be back for you, ooh. Won't be so long, cheeseburger. Oh, lovely
You were going to sing about growing up in Connecticut.
This has been Love Songs with Mr. Lunt. Tune in next time to hear Mr. Lunt say,
I grew up in New Jersey.
VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales.
Broccoli, celery, gotta be veggie.